And then the guy just like rushed out behind me. So I'm like, yo, is this man gonna attack me because his girl was looking at me? This guy was bigger than me. Hi, I'm Tevin, but you guys can call me T. And today, I'm gonna give you some pointers on what to expect when you get jacked. Number one, confidence. You think I could look this good and still be insecure? Nigga, you crazy. But with all jokes aside, confidence is actually self-love. This confidence you gain is actually self-love. Because if you can show up every day at the gym, putting in the work, building discipline, eating healthy, you're only loving on yourself. Because you're taking care of your body, which a lot of people don't do. If you go around now, a lot of people are overweight. 50% of the population is overweight, and you have some that's underweight. A lot of people don't want to go to the gym, which I used to be a skinny dude, man. I used to be so skinny, and now look at me. You build up this sense of confidence walking around with your head high, like, yeah, I'm him. But this confidence can also be dangerous because it can feed into your pride, and you never want to be too prideful. The Bible speaks against being prideful because what comes with pride is destruction. Pride comes before destruction. You get too confident, and if you're unable to control your ego, you will never actually want to listen and learn from others. You never want to be humble. You want to show off. You want to keep doing your thing. But humility actually makes you more confident. Because if you are a person who knows that you're that guy, knows that you're him, but you're still able to learn from others who are above you and admire people who are below you, trying to reach your level, that shows a level of confidence, that shows that you're secure in your own skin. Most people that are too prideful are actually insecure deep down. And I'm glad that I conquered my pride. Because if I didn't conquer my pride, I would not be here right now. I would not be in this moment. Anyways, moving on. Number two, people start treating you oh, that look like a P. People start treating you different. They see you putting in the work. They see your arms getting bigger. They see you changing. And they change the way how they speak to you. Some people speak to you in a good way because they're amazed. They see that you're growing, you're leveling up, and they're in awe of your progress. They like the transformation you're making. You're actually becoming a better person. And some people get jealous. Some people hate that you're leveling up, that you're building the discipline, that you're growing. Some of them will actually make jokes about it, but it's actually true. A few nights ago, I went out bowling with a few friends of mine, and this girl made a comment. She said, I'm so jealous of your discipline. Yeah, it was all jokes in the moment, but this wasn't the first time. And I fight my own battles. I fight my own battles to stay disciplined because I know if I fall off, if I stop putting in the work, if I stop getting up and choose to suffer now so I can be free later, so I can kick back later, I'll regret it. Some people start looking at you worse. They don't like that you've gained that confidence. Some will say you're narcissistic now. But before, when you were insecure, they didn't mind that. They could have talked to you anyway and you would have taken it back then. But now, since you've become jacked and you've gained that confidence and you think that you're that guy, you think that you're the shit, you won't take any disrespect from them. And they don't like that. They start seeing your progress as competition. They start seeing you as someone they don't like, they don't want to be around, because they hate that you're actually improving, you're growing when they remain the same. They hated that you put in the work to level up and to reach newer heights and farther heights, and they stayed the same with the same amount of time that you had. Some people hate seeing that, so they try to pull you back down. They try to discourage you, speak bad towards you, belittle you, so that you will stop. But I'll give you the next one, number 3. Number 3, what happens to you when you get jacked? You gain a sense of discipline. I spoke about this in the second one a while ago, and the first one too, but you gain a sense of discipline if you can wake up every day and choose to go to the gym, choose to put in the work, starting from such a little weight and improving day by day, months by month, sticking around when you didn't see the effects. I was in the gym for 3 months straight before I actually start seeing the progress. And by 6 months, I was nowhere near this. But after my 6 months, I kept on going and going and going. And I'm at this moment where I am now. And I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. The gym trains you so much. Because if you can show up in the gym every day when you don't see progress, it teaches you that you can put in the work in so much other things. And the progress builds slowly. You don't have to see it day by day. You don't have to see it every minute going up to know that you're actually building something, to know that you're actually growing something. You gain that resilience that everything is going to work out. Everything is going to happen for the better. You keep showing up, putting the work, rep after rep after rep, not seeing any progress, and you still showing up. You know, when I just started going to the gym back in 2023, because I started going back then, one thought just came to mind like, yo, you need to go to the gym. And I went to the gym, but I didn't have any idea of what I was doing. I just went there, did upper bodies today, lower body tomorrow, and vice versa day by day. And I didn't have that discipline back then. I didn't have the discipline I have now back then. When I used to still have the same friends, whenever they used to call my phone or text my phone and say, yo, we're gonna run some games, some Fortnite. Where are you? I used to be at the gym, left the gym, just to come back home to play games. I used to just arrive at the gym, just got on this machine, and they used to call my phone and I'm like, yeah, give me 30 minutes till I get home, knowing that I just arrived at the gym. And because I wanted to play games, because I didn't have that level of discipline, because I couldn't say no, I left the gym, come back home to play a game when I wasted a day. Imagine if I stuck in the gym. Imagine if I stayed in the gym from 2023 till now. I would have been bigger than what I am right now. But 2025, I decided not to let anything come between me and the person who I wanted to be. I stayed in the gym. I built up that sense of discipline, knowing that if I could show up every day, not seeing any progress, not seeing any muscles built, I can show up for other things in my life. I can put in the work on other fields, knowing that it's growing, knowing that it's building, knowing that something's developing behind the scene, knowing that I am becoming a better person day by day. The gym teaches you discipline. The gym builds discipline. And if you're unable to stay in the gym without seeing any progress being made, you will never build up that sense of discipline. You will remain mediocre. You will remain below average, and you will remain a dweeb. Number 4. A lot of you are gonna like this one. You start getting looks from women. Yo, it gets to the point where I'm like, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. I love them. But the stares, I'm tired of seeing them. I was in the gym, I want to say last week, but it was like 2, 3 weeks ago. And I've seen this woman before plenty of times. But it was the first time I saw her working out with a partner. It was a guy. And as soon as I walked in, I was doing chess. As soon as I walked in, I saw her like glimpsing at me. Like she just dead on looked at me, and it was those eyes, you know, those pick me eyes. You know what I'm talking about. It was just those eyes, and I'm like, yo, I'm thinking to myself, yo, isn't that your man? Because they were so close. I'm like, yo, isn't that your man? So I went to the bathroom to take my creatine, and I basically ran into this guy, and I'm like, yo, sorry. And I passed him, and then the guy just like rushed out behind me. So I'm like, yo, is this man gonna attack me because his girl was looking at me? This guy was bigger than me. Maybe it was my charisma, you know what I mean? It was definitely my charisma, my looks, my smile, you know, I'm handsomeness. Anyway, this guy basically rushed out behind me, and I'm like, I'm on alert now, and I'm like, what's this man gonna try? But he basically stepped away and went somewhere else. When I say bigger than me, I don't mean like twice my size or anything like that. I mean how I am now, like just slightly like taller than me. That's pretty much it. And I'm like, really, dog? I've seen this woman countless times. I've never spoken to this woman before. I know I get a lot of attention from cougars. Anyways, back on track what I was saying. You get a lot of looks from women. I remember in 2023 when I was going to the gym, not frequently though. I remember going on bus, and like this girl came all the way the back of the bus just to sit beside me because I was in a sweatpants and a tight blue shirt that day. So my muscles were popping. They weren't as big as this, but they were popping. The girl came right in the back just to sit beside me, and she was like itching on me, like super close. Now it has gotten to the point where women compliment me on my figure. Honestly, this is how I dress in my room. Nowadays, when I'm going to the gym, I'm in a pullover. And it's not that I don't want anyone to see my physique. It's definitely that's why. I don't want anyone to see my physique. I don't know, I just like wearing pullovers to the gym. It makes more of a surprise when I just take it off. And recently I've started doing it more frequently. I will be on the treadmill and I'm getting too hot and just bam, muscles start showing. I'm coming off the treadmill and I see women just staring at me. It feels so nice. You're walking around, you have your earbuds in or your headphones on, and you're walking, act like you're not seeing anything, and women's just staring at you. You see your muscles popping. You get so much more attention from women when you're jacked than when you're skinny or you're overweight. Women don't want a man with a dad bod. Women want a man that can pick them up. I won't say anything more than that. You know what I mean? And if the woman is in shape, why would she want someone that's out of shape? Why would she want someone that's fat or someone that's skinny? The fat chicks want you, the skinny chicks want you, and the chicks that are fit wants you. Everyone's fighting for your attention. Everyone wants your attention. It has gotten to the point where I don't care. A girl can be staring at me and I'm like, yo, like I'm not interested. It has gotten to the point where you can pick and choose who you want to talk to. You don't have to settle with the first girl you've gained or with the first girl that's giving you attention. You have become him. You're Jack, my guy. You can get any girl you want. Women look at you now hoping to be chosen, hoping to get back some attention from you. That's one of the perks that comes with being jacked. I'm moving on now to number 5. Opportunities. More opportunity comes to you. You've gained that level of confidence. You've gained that level of discipline. You know that you're him. You're getting more attention from women. People are treating you different, both positive and negative. Someone talk about you in a positive way to someone else. That person is now intrigued. They want to learn more about you. And sometimes those people come in with business ideas and opportunities. People talk about you in a negative way to someone else. That person is now intrigued. They either hate you based off what the person say and they want to investigate. They hate you based on what the person say and spread rumors about you to someone else. And your name passes on and goes around and spreads. And more people learn about you and are intrigued to find out who you are. Not everyone who hears about you is going to hate you. But opportunities find its way to you. You're confident now, my guy. You're jacked. You're him. You're getting attention from women, male, who were never your friend before, seeing you get so much attention from women, are going to come to you trying to be your friend because they want some of those attention. And there's a lot of people in this world with different background in different field. Someone might come to you who wants to be a friend that does web design. Someone might come to you who's in the military. Someone might come to you who knows trading. And when you build connection and form genuine friendship with those people, you gain opportunities from them. You have more freedom now to choose. And see, I could have made this point freedom. Because you have way more freedom to choose what you actually want and what you want to be. What you want from life, what you want to be, and what you want to become. You start seeing life as abundant. You've become so disciplined. You put in the work. Everything is going to show up after. You start seeing abundance in everything you do. You start getting business idea from God because God knows you're able to stay solid through the struggles. Going to the gym every day, fighting those mental battle. That voice in your head trying to convince you to stay home. Telling you, oh, you can skip today. You don't have to go. And you get up every day, or you get up the days when you should go to the gym. I go to the gym 5 times a week. You get up your 5 times, your 4, your 3. Anything below 3 is no go. You get up those days and go to the gym, put in the work, and come back. Take a cold shower. We only do cold showers around here. No hot water thing, none of that. Unless it's a sauna, which I have yet to try. Which when I'm trying a sauna, it's definitely going to be a vlog. But as I was saying, you see opportunities in everything. You see abundance in everything. Because you know no matter what you put your mind to, it's going to build. It's like a tree. You plant your seed here and it grows and bears fruit. More opportunities in everything. Abundance from everything. You have to be jacked to gain all of this. Nigga, look at me. 2024, I wasn't this guy, man. 2024, I was insecure. And 2025 came around and like, look at me. 2026 is here, look at me. And I'm only gonna get bigger. But that's the video. Take care. Peace.